Mommy, let's start the podcast.
When Ruby's piggy.
Come on, dolphin boy. Start the podcast now. Hurry before I get my knife. Got a knife. Start the fucking podcast, I swear to God. You're gonna start the podcast.
Why is Kermit so memeable, though? Seriously.
He's so great. You remember that American Dad episode where he's like, "Forgive us, you will bow before me, son of God."
Yeah.
Yeah. You will bow before me, son of God.
All right. Hey everybody, welcome to the POS Podcast, where we're doing impressions apparently.
Yeah.
Of Muppets.
Yeah, Muppets, yay!
Today I have with me Saber Spark,
Hello.
Jax Blade,
Konnichiwa.
and Hero, who's
Playing his video games because he's a dork.
Right now.
It's all good, man. We're all dorks here.
Yeah. So what have you guys been up to the past couple weeks?
This game, CTR Racing, because it's a good nostalgia game.
And it's fucking cheap. They're cheating on you. The game character, it doesn't matter how much of a you get, they can still overlap you. They fucking lie. It's a liar. Game is bullshit. I've been playing the same track for the last 18 hours because they keep fucking cheating. It's just
Wow.
fun.
Yeah, I heard the rubber band AI is like really bad.
Oh, it is. It's horrible. It's fucking terrible. Especially on hard mode. Like, on medium mode, it's like, oh, this is a fun, challenging game. But then on hard mode, no. Stupid. It's not fair.
Hero, what about you?
Final Fantasy XIV, Shadowbringers, and Mario Maker 2 both released on Friday. And that is what I've been doing since Friday.
Oh.
Oh,
Yeah.
That sounds awesome.
I literally just got Mario Maker 2 today, so I'll talk to you about that later in the show.
Yeah, I decided to actually start making a stage. I'm pretty, or a level, not a stage, that's not what people call them. A level. It's just a simple 1-1 kind of level. Nothing like crazy hard because I don't find those to be fun.
Yeah.
So I'm almost done with it. I want it to be speed runnable in about 30 seconds. That sounds about right. Right now it's 22 seconds to speed run it, so I need to add like one extra challenge to it.
Wait, didn't you say you like super hard games though? Like
no,
you
super
love
hard games are infuriating.
But you were like, Kingdom Hearts is way too easy. I want it to be super hard. It
Yeah,
makes me mad.
because it was. Just because I hate super hard games doesn't mean I hate hard games. Hard games are fun. Super hard games, like games that are infuriatingly hard, are not fun at all.
The level of firmness needs to be
Right.
like at a certain level. It can't be just
Like if there's a game where you are required to die like 60 times before you like can understand how to beat the boss, is that fun? No, it's not. That's just a waste of time. But Kingdom Hearts on critical mode, I might die twice, and I'm like, dang, I really need to focus on that particular part that I keep dying to, and then I do, and then I feel rewarded for being good instead of dying 60 times because the boss is some bullshit. So there's a very fine level of difficulty that is hard that I like, and anything past that's stupid.
right.
What about Cuphead?
Oh my gosh. Cuphead's great. That's a wonderful
Fuck
level
that
of
game.
difficulty. I always bring up Wings of Vi, which is an indie game, for the level of difficulty that I actually hate. Because I spent, like an hour and some change fighting the first boss in the game. And I was like, this isn't fun. I hate this. This is awful.
Yeah, you're right. Just because the game is like stupid and hard doesn't mean it's like deep or anything. Oh wow.
Once I beat the boss, I said finally, and I didn't feel good at all. It was literally just the feeling of finally I can continue the game. And then I was like, that's not good. That's a bad level of difficulty to have. You're supposed to feel rewarded after beating a hard thing.
Yeah. Saber, I know where you've been. You went back to Minnesota. Did you miss it?
Oh, but the Yoopers, eh?
Yeah, I went to Minnesota, family reunion, 3.5 hours north or something like that of Minneapolis. Spent 4 or 5 days with my family. it was nice. It was nice. I got to see some family I haven't seen in quite some time. I went kayaking. I tipped my kayak over and fell in the water. I saw eagles fighting loons in midair. I saw fox. It was a good time. I also firmly stand by that. Like lake still freak me out. Like just feeling like I will never ever like the sensation of like plant touching your body in the water. I hate it. And it's even worse when you have to put your foot into the ground. Like we're trying to get our pontoon boat like attached to to the dock, and I jumped out of the water to help stabilize it because it wasn't like guiding in properly, and my feet like hit this weird mud. And I was like, "Fuck!" Like I hate this sensation. It was the worst. I hated it. But the lake was pretty though. I mean, like so we're on this float in the middle of the lake that you can like jump and like, bounce people off of. And I was looking around. There's like hundreds of fish just hanging out near it. It was pretty cool.
Was it crystal clear?
To a degree. Like after like I got in the water on the first day with my goggles and I looked in the water and it was pretty damn clear. It was super cold. I mean, lakes are kind of hard to. I mean, like plants and kind of mucky in general. Like I mean, not like I couldn't see ahead of me, but maybe like I don't know, 10 to 15 feet visibility, which is pretty good for a lake compared to what I grew up with.
Oh yeah, and with the lake I live by, which is a man-made lake, and it's brown.
No, not even close. Man-made lakes will never be as good as a natural
streaming lake where the water like filters in and out.
But yeah, it was cool. Apparently, there's a giant fish up there called a muskie. Have you all ever heard of that before? Yeah.
This is like that episode of Hey Arnold where they had to hunt that fish down.
No, that was. It's muskie is in the pike family, which is like, and I guess the best way to describe it is like barracuda.
So it's dangerous.
Yes. Though I don't think they really get close to like humans. I think if they see us, they're like, oh fuck, and they just leave us alone. Because we're the ones who go after them. My grandfather was like, yeah, this is how you fish for muskie. You take a squirrel or a chipmunk, you tie it to the end of your line, and you let it run across the side of the lake, and then you drag it into the water and let it drown. It's like it freaking out is what attracts the muskie, and it'll eat the chipmunk, and then you put like 3 hooks on it, and then you like that's how you get it. I'm like, that's fucking brutal.
That's a big ass fish. Oh my god! I'm looking at it. It's big.
Huge. Yeah, they're huge.
I mean, it can't eat you, but it's big.
Oh yeah, they'll fuck your shit up if they get a hold of you. Yeah. They don't hunt us, but like I mean, they could fucking ruin your day.
How many of them are in a pack, or is there just one by himself? Are they single?
I think they're solitary creatures.
Why you want to date one?
Yeah, exactly. I've gone from snakes to fish now. It's gonna be completely.
My grandpa told me that they're not like good eating fish. It's just more for the hunt, because they're bony.
This is for the hunt. Okay.
But those guys are up there. Something called tiger muskets nearby. It's pretty famous. But I've never seen one. In all my years of going up there, the 3 times I've been up there, I've never seen one.
Oh, good.
Yeah, right. I'm good with that. I'm good with that.
I know that
you don't want to be like in the water and then like one gets your calf, like that one guy where the bull shark snuck up on him and got his calf.
I know that your family found out about something while up there.
Yeah, tell us about that whole ordeal. That was the most music tweet.
Oh, for some reason I'm like, did somebody come out or something like that?
Besides Little Nas, no.
So my family knows about my YouTube stuff. They were watching my videos. Like some of my grandfather and a few of my uncles were watching my videos in the living room in our cabin. And I was just like cringed. I'm like, holy shit, this is awful. And like, my dad's like, pick a video for Grandpa to watch because my grandfather is like I actually watched Gran Torino and like that's my grandfather.
What, Clint Eastwood and Gran Torino?
Yes.
Okay.
By the way, the acting in that movie is very bad for the kid acting. It's like terrible.
For the kids?
Yes, it's bad. not terrible, but not good. So I was rewatching it, and I'm like, damn, like, yeah. I don't know, it just felt very amateur for the children. And, but, of course, Clint Eastwood just steals the show. He did a great job, and the old actor. But, like, just the hard-ass war veteran who, like, is the salt of the earth for American, like, red-blooded American kind of. That's my great. And not to, like, an ignorant degree, but more of a proud, stubborn degree. Like, he fucking knows that his generation, like, put America up where it is. Like, he knows that. He's the kind of, I actually laughed because I was like, oh my God, my grandpa's tsundere or something. It's not like I wanted to fight in Vietnam, Baka. But like legit though, he flew missions. I think it was an F-105. It's a fighter bomber hybrid. And my grandfather and his co-pilot, they fly in the same plane. They're part of a group, I believe, called the Wild Weasel. And what they would do is they'd go out to, like, basically, like, someone would go out as bait to attract fire from surface-to-air missiles. And then after the missiles would fire off, and hopefully that fighter, whatever, would avoid the shot, they'd track down the smoke to where it came from and blow it up. Oh. So, like, yeah, Grandpa was a badass.
Yeah, he is.
He was talking about his training too, about how like they dropped him in the middle of like a jungle, and that the military told the natives, like, if you catch our soldiers, we'll give you 5 pounds of rice or something. So like the native, like, I'm talking about like straight up tribesmen, like spears, according to my grandfather, they go looking around for the tribesmen, for the soldiers, like, because it was like a survival school. Oh, my grandpa also said they dropped him in the ocean where sharks were. They had to get on the air you have to inflate your raft. And then he had friends who drowned to death. And I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, this is wild. Like,
so it's like Cotton Hill, basically.
Yes!
I win war. I killed 50 men. And I went back there, Stephen. You would not believe what I did.
That kind of gumption, except my grandfather wasn't as, like, callous or, like, or, like, outgoing about it. But, yeah, the same stock of, like, tough, like, greatest generation kind of thing going. And so seeing him watch one of my videos is pretty surreal.
What did he ask you about? You know what?
About my dick?
No. Because you made a big tweet where you're just like, my grandfather said all this great stuff, but now he asked me what.
Yeah, he had a rough idea about it because Grandpa's like in his late 80s. He's just at that point. And which is weird also because I was helping him down the stairs. He's got a cane, and one step at a time. Gotta be careful. And I regret making this comment when Grandpa got to the bottom of the stairs. So I was helping him get down. I'm like, good job, Grandpa. And he went, thanks. And I'm like, shit. Like, I completely get the. And he wasn't like he was like not like happy that I helped him, but more of a again. Survival training, flying jets in Vietnam, fighting a war. A man who was like, a survivor and a builder and a just like straight up like red-blooded American as can be, except for like not being a piece of shit like my grandpa's like that. But like, just a guy who's like tough, But the kind of guy who'd be like, I can't change a tire. He'd be like, what the fuck's wrong with you, kind of thing.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah.
So yeah, he knew about the pony stuff. He asked me more about the Brony thing. I was like, oh my God, I'm dying.
Yeah, how was his reaction to it? Was he just like smiling or?
No, he was just like, "What?" Like, and then he just kind of scoffed, like, huh. And then started watching my my top 10 like propaganda cartoon, which he thought was interesting. There were some jokes in there where I'm like, "Shit, that did not age well." Because there's a part where I say something like, because back in like, I forget what year I made that.
2015 or 2016.
I think it was 16. But I made a joke where I was talking about Donald Duck and his the Fuhrer's face, good lord, and how like I was like, yeah, this is one of my favorite Disney cartoons, and not because I'm a Nazi, but because Donald Duck's a Nazi. And I'm like, shit, man, like, because I heard that in the other room, and I'm like, I'm just waiting for someone to take that out of context, where it's like, Stephen Duck's a Nazi. He said it. But no, I mean, Grandpa was really interested in like the private snafu stuff. I'm gonna send it to him because he's a history through and through. He actually told me that like I don't know. There's some history things that we talked about. And I was like, holy shit, I didn't realize that. I can't. There's one in particular they told me that I think might be in the realm of confidential because he was a colonel in the Air Force.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna keep my mouth shut. But like, yeah, it was interesting. I was like, oh wow, okay, word. Like I didn't realize this isn't something that's in the confidential thing, but we're talking about like, I'm gonna get way off track. I'm gonna stop. But yeah, the family saw my videos. I cringed because it just feels weird. It's like I'm okay with a bunch of even if I'm at a con showing a video, I'd still feel cringeworthy. I don't know. It just feels weird.
No, I don't like showing my videos public either. Like, it's just like, do that, watch it in public for your home. Like, I couldn't do it like, oh, here's a new video for y'all on this panel. Yeah, fuck that. No, I couldn't do that.
Yeah. Even when I show my videos to you guys to like just watch them before they go live, I still feel my voice. Like I hate it. So yeah, but yeah, we got through that.
Cool. That was a good trip.
A weekend.
All right. Well, I guess we'll move on to some topics. We don't have like too much to talk about, but and then we'll move on to Q&A. And if you want to ask us questions for the Q&A, our Twitter handles are right there. Oh, whoops! I still have Cosmodor on there. Let me change it to Jack's Blade.
Cosmodor. Oh, let me.
Because he was on here last time.
Yes, he said the booyah properly. I'm proud of him. He did it properly. Put respect on the booyah.
Yeah, but if you want to ask us questions on Twitter, you can ask us there, or and also follow us on there, and or if you want to use a super chat, we'll get to those at the end of the topics while we're doing our Q&A. So yeah, let's go on to the first thing with a couple of movies. The first one being Toy Story 4, which 3 of us saw.
And one of us will eventually get to see. So, but yeah, Toy Story 4. Can't believe that Toy Story surprised us with like actual quality for film. That's surprising. I mean, it's just it's crazy to me that like, because I remember going into this movie, like I feel like all of us did. It was just like, why are you making this? Like, I really don't. You had a perfect trilogy. You don't need anything else with this. And then it's just like, you know what? Fuck it, fine. Let's go see what you got. And then it's just like, well, damn. Okay. Though I still am in the realm of, I feel like it's more of a sort of conclusion OVA rather than like a movie. Like there are certain things.
Yeah,
like,
it feels more like extra. Like
extra.
like the specials were.
Yeah, exactly. I will say this: I really like the villain, like Gabby. Like, well, she's not even really a villain; she's just an antagonist. Because like I'm not gonna spoil anything for people. I'm seeing it yet, but it's just like the story of why she's doing what she's doing really made me go, oh crap! I feel for you. And it wasn't like it wasn't like in the trailers and stuff like that. You like think she's gonna be malicious. I was just like, no, I really want this, and that would be great. And yeah, though I something I did notice on the second viewing, because I did watch it twice just to see how it was. Did any of you guys feel like they dumbed down Buzz Lightyear a bit too much?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like he's sort of like, I don't know, like the way, I mean, like he did say some stupid stuff before, like, oh, that's some great hot schmoes or whatever. They're called s'mores, Buzz, but like in this movie, I don't know, it felt like extra dumbed down to me. I was just like, I mean, you've been.
Yeah, he was very much so kind of like on the side. Like, oh yeah, Buzz is also a pseudo main character, and we have to make him relevant with him looking for Woody. Because if you could have written him out of the story where he just with the main toys, the majority of them just felt kind of this was the Woody Bo Peep, like, what's the name of the Gabby story or whatever.
Gabby.
Yeah.
Which, like, you know, Jack, it's an OVA. Like, I told Laura that, she was like, oh my god, he's right. Mm-hmm. Where, like, if this was, like, Toy Story
3.5 or something?
Yeah, 3 and 4 are reversed. Which wouldn't really work, I guess. Whatever, it just... I'll stand by it. Toy Story 3 was still a better finale.
It is.
It still just felt more satisfying. It focused on... this story was like, hey, so what happens to Woody at the end? And it's like, oh, well, I guess we're going to talk about this. Like, I mean, I would have been just fine if they were like, and that's the end. Toy Story 3's conclusion. Andy rides off into the sunset. What's her name? Bonnie.
Bonnie.
Now the tollway owner, and that's it. They have a new home. The end. I'm like, fine, we're good. Boom, done. Versus this, where it doesn't feel like they're opening up an old wound or anything. It's just more of a, oh, okay, well, I guess we can talk more about what happened afterwards. And it was good, but like, I could live without it.
Exactly.
Like,
that's what I said.
Some folks are saying like this is like the greatest movie ever made, and I'm like, really?
Oh no,
like,
I wouldn't say that
no,
at all.
No,
I wouldn't say that.
I don't think it's even in like the top half of Pixar films.
Yeah,
So.
I agree.
Yeah, I would just say it's like it was to me. I went in like with like, okay, I gotta go see this just to see how it goes, and I was hearing all these great reviews, and like I said, like to me, I think it's a great movie, but I feel like if you just watched it at home on your TV, just like as a bonus, you'd be like, huh, that was a pretty decent film. Because yeah, like Toy Story 3 was a much better finale in my opinion too, but it's just yeah.
Yep. I mean, I was looking through Twitter and see people's replies, being like, "Oh my god, it's just I wept, I cried, it's the greatest movie ever fucking made." Just oh my god, like, I can't stop coming, and it's like, oh, okay, well, like cool, but like I don't. I mean, you can like something, you can really like something. I mean, I fall in that category where it's like sometimes you just have a hyperfixation and appreciation and love for something that just doesn't really make sense with the rest of most people. That's okay. But like, I still feel like it's in the realm of like oh, it's flaring up, people are excited, and then it just goes away. Toy Story 3 carries weight. So
yeah, Toy Story 3 had me bawling in the theater. Like I was crying my eyes out that movie.
So Long Partner was more impactful than anything else in Toy Story 4.
Yeah, it was.
So Long Partner. Fuck, that is huge. Because you have 2 movies and a third, and then the third movie itself building up to that one, part. Now, break off.
And also, Toy Story 3 was the one sequel that people wanted for years because, like, before the only sequel that Pixar had ever done was Toy Story 2, up to that point. So people were wondering, like, so what's going to happen to Andy when he grows up? That's the main thing that people were thinking about.
What if they did a Bug's Life 3? Just skip 2, just go right to 3.
A Bug's Life cubed. Alien 3.
Well, there you go. Toy Story 4. It was just what an awkward number to end on too.
Oh yeah. I mean, like again, like Paleo said, it was a decent film. So the fact they did 4 movies in a row that are all quality. I mean, there's not many series that just can say, "Oh yeah, we have 4 quality films in a row." It's just like, yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
That's true. That's good praise. Yeah, I agree.
All right. Next one, I think only Jax has seen, but we'll let him talk about it a little bit.
Ooh, I think I got
another toy movie.
Yes.
But
okay, here we go.
A horror toy movie. The Child's Play reboot thing.
Yeah. All right, let's go to town on this, boy. All right, this movie I went in just because I was curious. Cause like, what's interesting to me is the fact that the original Child's Play series is still going on, and like the creator was so against this movie coming out because he's just like, look, I have my series. What the hell? I don't know this person. Why are you doing this? Just because they can keep the rights for it. And I went to this movie just like, okay, I'm excited just because I'm a big horror fan, love Chucky and all this stuff. And one of the biggest things I could talk about with this movie is the fact that Chucky himself isn't really evil in the movie. I mean, like at first, let me make that very clear. He goes into it like he's like the way it works. Like this is not like a spoiler or anything because it's in the trailer or something like that. But like there's this guy who fucking breaks the toy and like takes away all the safety measures. And the reason Chucky learns to start killing people is because like Andy
so it's the plot of Small Soldiers?
Yes, exactly. That's what I'm saying. That's what I said. Like I was about to get to that. It's like Small Soldiers. But yeah, because he comes to the house and he's all adoring, like, hey Andy, I want to be your friend forever and all this stuff. And then Andy's talking to him like a friend, and then the cat scratches him and he's like, what the fuck? You hurt Andy? And then he's like, starts choking the cat. And he's like, what the fuck are you doing? He's like, he hurt you. I can't let him hurt you. And then, no, what the heck? And then Andy meets these two like bum ass kids, actually like three bum ass kids. And they come over to his house and they start making his good guy, or not good guy, I'm sorry, that's the original Chucky, buddy toy, do all these like crazy things, like just because they think it's funny. And he's just trying to be friends with Andy. And Andy's finally got friends with these other kids because originally he just was a kid who had no friends. He has a hearing aid, and he's like a little bit outcast and stuff like that. In his mom's Aubrey Plaza, who's acting like Aubrey Plaza, so it was really, I thought she was really funny in the movie. And there's this cop in the movie who is the same voice actor from Into the Spider-Verse, that black cop, and so he's basically playing the same character. It's him versus Chucky. It's the black cop from Miles' dad versus Chucky in this movie. So that cracked me up the entire way through. And then the way he starts killing people is the kids are watching Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2, very specific movie. And then like what happens is like he sees they're all laughing at Leatherface killing people. So he goes to the kitchen, gets a knife, and it's like, let me try. And then like he slashes one of the kids, like, what the fuck? And Chucky's like, what the fuck is wrong with you? And it's just like, I just wanted to be your friend, Andy. And they put him away. And it was, and then like this abusive guy that Aubrey's dating comes in and abuses Andy, and he's like, oh fuck that. And then that's when the kills start off.
Really?
And it's because like originally Chucky's not really a bad like evil person until later on. Like later on, it's just like, no, you need to go, bro. Like he does some shit where it's just like, nah, you need to go. But it was really funny. It was like a great comedian because like all the shit you like mentioned when watching the trailer, like, isn't that kid too old to have a toy like that? Like they bring that up in like the movie, the first thing they're like, yeah, but it's stupid. Like it's kind of funny that you have this. It's like, okay, and then like, why is the doll able to do this? Oh, they bring it up here, and it's just a really funny movie. There are actually some scenes that made me go, oh my god, that's really fucked up, but it's really funny. And there's certain things like he has with his power set of like how he's able to like control a bunch of various things like cars,
it's like
drones
connected to like the smart devices and whatever.
Yeah. It's really funny.
Did you like that take on it? How they kind of integrate it with like 21st century stuff?
Yeah, I did, because the thing is this: Chucky is still going on. Our Chucky, the killer, evil Chucky who likes to murder people, he's still got his whole series and franchise going on. So I like when they can do a reboot where they can keep aspects, but they also change it enough to where it's like, I could just watch the original. Why am I watching like a reboot? So like in this movie, Chucky is like talking like a doll. Mark Hamill does a great job as Chucky's voice. It was, I thought it was a really funny movie, enjoyable movie, a gory movie. There's a lot of stuff in the movie that cracked me the fuck up, and it was like really great. And then they had like these like furry Chuckies in the movie too, which was funny. And then it was really funny. I'll say this, like it was one of those horror reboots that I actually really enjoyed a lot, and I would watch it again like if it was on TV easily. It was like really funny. And also the Chucky would whoop old Chucky's ass because he's a fucking android who can't die. So yeah. There you go.
All right. Now let's go into news and stuff. First of all,
Let's get right into the news.
Let's talk about the trailer for Trolls World Tour.
Oh boy.
Yeah,
That's
Hero
on
doesn't
y'all.
like it.
Everyone
Oh
else
yeah,
does.
that troll with the rock face. I like that one's design. That's what I'll say. I like the design.
Yeah.
Design is cool. I fucks with that design. Yeah.
It's basically Trolls Infinity War.
Oh my god. Yeah, it is.
She's after all of the strings.
All the Infinity Stones.
The dubstep string, the rock string, the country string, the whatever type
Oh,
of music.
good
Classical.
morning, kitty.
Yeah, classical. Hmm.
Yeah, I forgot. I honestly forgot what the trailer was. All I remember is that yes, it was Infinity War, but can't think because my case is meow. Yes. Yeah, I like the design of that one. The one rock troll chick girl, sure, whatever. And the colors during the one more time little sequence that they had during the trailer, those colors were nice. That's all I have good to say about that trailer.
Oh.
I don't want to see it at all.
the thing is, like, this like a story that they're going for makes a lot more sense than the first story they did. Just because the original was like a jukebox musical, and this one is like actually more focused on the music than the first one. So it just makes a lot more sense for this kind of plot.
You know I'm gonna like this movie too. I already know it's gonna happen.
What, that you're gonna like it?
Yeah, I know it's gonna happen.
You don't like this Trolls movie?
Somehow, yeah. I'm gonna watch it and be like, oh damn, this is pretty good. Or something.
Yeah, because I really like the aspect of like them visiting different areas of the Trolls area with different genres of music and everything. That sounds pretty cool.
Because it's music.
I guess Saber was being RB.
Yeah, he had to get
Being RB.
Yeah. But anyway, we'll just move on with them.
He really likes it. He wants to see it a lot.
He does?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He said he likes it. He said, and I quote, "I'm actually pretty pumped for this movie, not going to lie," on his Twitter.
Oh.
Oh.
All right.
He did.
Well, he's not back yet, so I'll just go ahead and go on. Next thing, apparently, Melissa McCarthy is in talks of being Ursula for the Little Mermaid remake.
There's
Oh, Melissa McCarthy, I know
I probably already knew that there was a Little Mermaid remake, but I forgot. How long has that been news?
I don't know. I mean, it was kind of assumed that there was going to be one, but now there's like talks of casting now.
Wasn't Mulan supposed to come out this year with the sauce?
It was supposed to come out like last year, but then it was pushed back, and now it's coming out next year.
You talking about the Szechuan sauce?
Yeah, the Szechuan sauce.
Wow.
So are we just like, I guess we're in they're gonna remake every single movie. Like not every single one, but
they are.
All
the big ones.
What are they gonna do when they run out?
Hopefully stop.
Remake all the 2000 ones. Remake
Hopefully
all
stop.
the CGI movies live action.
Live
This
action.
is gonna
Until
take
they
choice.
run out.
Here's the thing: these are brand
Quote,
deposits,
unquote.
super minimalistic as far as the creative shit goes. They know it's gonna work. Like every single one of these will work, and it's just a fucking withdrawal. You're walking up to a bank saying, "I'd like to have some money, please," and then walk away. It's huge. It's huge. From
It's
financial
frustrating as from a consumer standpoint.
Well, we're the minority.
Yes, we are absolutely 100%. I know that. Trust.
The normies love it, and like and the thing is, like, I'm all open for like seeing different interpretations and shit, but like I'm gonna go see Lion King here in a few weeks, and I'm just don't look me in the eye. Or no. It's like Disney. Look me in the eye and tell me they did this for creative reason. Like again, the people making this shit, it's amazing. Like what they're doing, like from an artistic point of view, it's from a technical point of view, it's like this is remarkable. But fuck you, it's Lion King. It looked better as it was. Like go find something different and new. So yeah, creatively bankrupt. It's just whatever. But financially, they're fucking rolling it. It's just.
I hate the connotations that come along with them making the live action. Like, oh, this is the adult Lion King, the one the adults can go see. And it's like,
Oh,
oh
yeah,
my
fuck
God,
that
kill
bullshit.
me.
Oh yeah, this
Yeah.
one's for why. Someone was like, "Why the live action, quote unquote, live action one's gonna be better than the animated one?" I'm like, it's not. Like, how dare you? First off, like, not even gonna be close. Whatever. I don't know. Frustrating.
Yeah.
It's I know this isn't Disney, but like really the point where it just super settled like into me that animation is just people look at it and you're like, I'm too grown for that, is when I asked some of my coworkers who love all the Marvel movies, I was like, you're gonna go see Spider-Verse? And you're like, I was like, it is so god diddly damn good. If you don't go see it, literally what the hell is wrong with you?
Yeah, right. It's
Yeah. Wait, what? Yeah, what were we talking about? I heard Spider-Man.
There's like I was reading an article. Funny if it's from the '90s. It was talking about like how folks are like, wow, I can't believe that adults are watching Rugrats, and it's like, why does this keep? And the writer was like, why does this keep happening? Why do we keep having this conversation of, oh wow, I can't believe adults watch kids cartoon? It's like, kids, this happens a lot. It happens more often than you think.
Did you realize that adults make cartoons?
The little factory, little kids who are making cartoons. Like
one of my
go ahead.
One of my coworkers on my team just left. She went to a different team in the same company, but we had a lunch for her to celebrate like what she did on the team and whatnot. And I was on like one of the edges of the table, kind of far away from her, but we was talking with some other people, some of my other coworkers. We got on the talk of cartoons. Like, hey, Andrew, you like cartoons, right? Or, hey, my name's Andrew. And
we got it, boys. Info. Hack them now.
Yeah. On my slave name. And they were like, yeah, you like cartoons, right? And I was like, yeah, I enjoy watching them. And one of my coworkers is like, you know, what you say like you don't like cartoons, but then you like watch them with your little kids, and you actually like enjoy watching it more than the kids do. I'm like, yes, because you like them, but for some reason you can't watch them because society says they're for kids. Why? You like them, so watch this. It's not illegal to watch them, man.
Yeah, well, it's that disbelief of like, wow, adults watch this shit. It's like, yeah, a lot of them do. Get over it. Like, we gotta stop being surprised about this. Mm-hmm. Like, society needs to put that away. Where it's like, oh my god, adults watch cartoons and animated shit. It's like, yes, they do. Of course they do. Like, Echo Paleo said, adults make this shit. So, like, I get like I was thinking about this a few days ago, where I remember kid me being like, oh god, I guess someday I have to stop watching these things and watch sports and go wear business suits and go do business work and shit like that. And 30 years old, still going strong, watching the hell out of cartoons, and that never came about. Like, it's just so funny though how kid me was like accepting of that, whereas like, oh, it's temporary. So even then, as a kid, like, maybe it's because as kids we look up to our parents, and our parents' generation didn't really watch like anime content the way we did, because they didn't really have as much going on. So maybe
same thing with video games, where like people tend to like grow out of video games as they grow up, but then like some people just still play them. So it's the same thing with cartoons
and action figures.
Nah, that's for kids only, man. You play with action figures anymore.
Yeah, you're pushing it a bit farther, Jax. You're kind of embarrassing, actually. You might want to leave it.
Well, I mean, I have Lego sets.
Okay, can we end it right now?
Okay, you're like an 10-year-old though. That's fine.
Oh.
You
were just playing like, Mario Maker 2.
Hey, I'm an 10-year-old. That's such like volatile, like Nintendo-year-old.
Nintendo-year-olds.
Nintendo-year-olds.
That's right. Jax is a Sony pony.
Yeah, you right. You got a problem with that? Yeah, I didn't think so.
All right, but yeah, Melissa McCarthy as Ursula. Yeah, whatever. It's in talks of the casting. It's not like confirmed yet. But speaking of like animation and stuff, apparently Taika Waititi, the director of Thor Ragnarok, apparently he's in talks to make an animated Flash Gordon movie.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
I probably won't do so well.
That'd be cool if he was able to bring his comedy to Flash Gordon.
Yeah, I mean, like,
really interesting.
When thinking about it, like with how Thor to Ragnarok, how that movie was, it's perfect for something like Flash Gordon.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I agree with that. That'll be really cool actually to see Flash Gordon animated and with his comedy and stuff like that. Probably have a lot of meta jokes too. So that'd be fun.
Oh yeah, it'd be great. And like, when's the last time there's been like a Flash Gordon anything? Like the 80s?
It's been a while.
It was the 80s. Yeah, the thing was the 80s.
There was like an 80s movie, I think.
Mm-hmm.
but it never really got that big in that time. Like Flash Gordon was like before a lot of stuff, like before Star Wars.
Yeah, it was.
It's a very old
fired
sci-fi
partially
series.
Yeah, I think the majority of people will not, like, especially from our, like, the current kids, know what we're talking about with Flash Gordon.
Yeah, but if he can make like a great animated movie out of it, that'd be awesome. Oh, Ryan said there was a Flash Gordon TV show in the late 2000s. Huh.
Was it animated, Ryan?
Oh.
All right. Let's see. Flash Gordon TV show.
Yeah, but I'd be interested to see what he makes with that. I think his directing style like is perfect for animation too. So.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Another cartoon.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Let's talk about how there's going to be a Gremlins cartoon.
Really?
What?
Where?
Yeah.
Really?
For Warner Brothers streaming service, so don't get too excited. Because it's another streaming service.
Like, are you? Oh shit!
But
really?
they're making an animated series for Gremlins. And
Is Gizmo in it?
It's supposed to be a prequel series to the first movie.
Oh shit! So with the Asian guy.
Yeah.
Oh fuck yeah, dude! Gremlins is one of my top 10 favorite movies of all time. So I love those fucking critter things, not critters, but Gremlins. Oh my god! So like, are they gonna talk about like where it came from? You think? Like how the Mogwai were developed, and then like, oh well, they found out this. Oh, that actually sounds really cool. You think Gizmo's gonna be in it?
Yeah, maybe.
Yes.
I think he is, like, definitely.
Okay,
Yeah.
good. Because that'd be cool to see, like, oh yeah, he was born here. I was able to. Now I can't remember how Gremlin or Mogwai are born. Shit, how do they born? They come from.
Man, we live in the nostalgia.
Toonjay said they're also rebooting Family Matters. Remember there was like a 5-day streak where we just kept on like
Yeah.
One with Mike Tyson.
Yeah, I did see that.
Yeah,
It's a rare condition.
It's a rare condition. Yeah, it is. So it went from what was it? A cop just trying to live his family to Quantum Leap in the last few seasons. It's fucking
he said they're eyeing a reboot of Family Matters. Nothing's confirmed yet. Okay.
Yeah, and Ryan says for the Gremlins reboot, it says it's called Secrets of the Mogwai.
Oh, cool!
Ooh.
That's gonna be fun. So you can see how Gizmo started off.
I don't know why. You even said he was talking about Gremlins, but you said it's called Secrets of the Mogwai. I thought you were still talking about Family Matters. I was like, what is going on in Family Matters?
The secret of Earth, how it became this phenomenon.
All
Are
right.
they gonna bring Jaleel White back to the Family Matters?
They should bring him back to voice Sonic.
All right.
First to say no.
Next up, let's talk about Pixar and how they're having another movie next year, along with Onward. And this movie is going to be by Pete Docter, and it's called Soul. It's about something about souls in New York.
Death. It's about death.
It sounds really abstract, and I'm interested.
Well, I get big time Inside Out vibes.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
and it's Pete Docter too. So
even looks like a font sort of.
Yeah.
Yeah. Literally on this title, there's about to be some really sad something.
yeah.
They're gonna bring you in with that like happy song at the beginning, and then something sad's gonna happen. And they're gonna bring in that song, but like slow down by 60% with the sad orchestra. Bring in that sad motif, make you cry. I know your game, Pixar, and it works every time. I hate it. Every time.
Yeah, I have a prediction though, that like Onward will probably be that movie where it's like, oh, that was a pretty good Pixar movie, and then Soul's gonna be like that. Oh, that's that Pixar movie.
That's the actual Pixar movie. Yeah.
Or they'll surprise us and it'll be the reverse.
It'll be the other. Yeah. Freaking up with its, and then later in the movies.
Yeah, that shit hits hard.
It hits hard every time. They figured it out.
Well, it's relatable, you know. It's slice of life stuff, and the music just nails it. Just God damn it, this shit hits like fires and all.
Yeah, I absolutely love the Inside Out theme.
Inside Out has a thing. Oh yeah, it does.
Yeah. Yeah. Apparently, this is coming out June or July? So sometime in summer next year. So Onward will be like in March, and then another Pixar movie in summer.
Cool.
Okay.
Woo, Ryan calling you out, boy.
What?
What? No, Jax. Jax the up hater, so he feels nothing.
Hey, that's not true. I feel in Toy Story. I cry. It was actually quality shit.
Woo!
All right. Now, last thing before we go into Q&A, so we can have like a good Q&A section. Mario Maker came out. I literally just bought it today since I just got back yesterday from dog sitting Saber's Lammy. So
Wait, how did you form that sentence? Dog sitter Saber's Lammy?
Dog sitting Saber's dog Lammy.
Okay. I just missed
Or
a lot
Saber's
of that
Lammy.
sentence.
Yeah.
Saber's Lammy? Yeah.
I haven't played a lot of it. I only played like a couple hours so far. I've just been playing through the story mode, playing the different levels and seeing the different mechanics they use.
Are you paying attention to how they created levels so that you too can create a good level?
I'm not gonna create anything.
Aww.
I mean, I might later on, but I mainly just want to play other people's levels, which I'll stream some of that this week. But you've played it more than I have because I only like just got it.
Yes, sir. The level quality across the board is higher than that of the Super Mario Maker 1.
Oh yeah, it definitely is. I could even like tell that just starting it up.
Yes. There are still garbage levels. No, that didn't stop. Even some of the highest rated ones, I'm like, this is a terrible level. You've not captured the spirit of Mario at all. Maybe that's just me though. Maybe I'm looking for stages or levels specifically that capture the feel of Mario, and people are like, "We're gonna do something different," and I'm like, "But it's Mario Maker. Make Mario."
Yeah.
But, yeah.
For what they've added with all the different new options, it's even like more endless than before of what you can make. And they'll probably like add updates to where you can put some other stuff. I don't know if I'll have to see if they have it or not. But what would make this game for me is if they have the dolphin from Super Mario World, the one with the little snorkels, the little snorkel mask. Which that doesn't make sense. Why does a dolphin need a snorkel mask? But it's funny.
Right. While I was playing through, like, because I'm making a Super Mario World level because that's actually my second favorite. I don't know why I was going with that sentence, but I forgot Super Mario World not have Goombas. They only have Goombalinos or whatever.
Goombets or Goomball. They're called something else.
Yeah, because I was like, let's start off my 1-1 stage with something super simple. Start off with Goombas. I was like, wait, this game doesn't have that, does it? And then I looked at like Super Mario World footage, like the first 2 levels. I was like, oh yeah, they just use Koopas, man.
Yeah.
Huh. That's weird. Because when I think of like the quintessential 1-1 stage, I think of like Super Mario Bros. 1, where like the first enemy is the Goomba, it just comes slow. So I was like, yeah, let's do something simple. Introduce you to my stage. Level. I keep saying stage.
Yeah, and the 3D World stages are pretty neat, and I'm hoping that they're going to add another style where they add Super Mario Bros. 2. That would be great.
Right.
And I after playing through some of the stages in story mode, I'm like, oh, people can make some really complicated shit out of this. Because I was playing through a couple of the ghost houses that was in the story mode. I was like, wow, somebody's gonna make like an incredibly complicated ghost house.
Right.
So yeah.
And again, maybe it's like I'm not old. I need to stop saying old man, but like I don't know any other phrase. Maybe it's just the nostalgia bug in me. But overly complex things, I'm like, again, that doesn't feel like it captures the spirit of Mario to me. So I'm a little less excited about that kind of stuff. I really just want like cleverly crafted, simple levels. That's what I want.
The good thing that it's a good thing they added tags.
Right. Yes, that's very nice.
Yeah. So, like, if you want like puzzle solving, you can go for that.
Right.
They put an auto like Mario tag, so I was like, oh, good. So not only these will show up.
Right. Why is super like? I swear, super expert is only there to deter people from going into super expert. Like, don't go there. That's not where you want to be. That's not where the fun is.
Yeah.
I've been playing medium levels and I've been having a good time.
Cool.
Or normal, I think it's called in the game.
Yeah, I'll be playing some more after the stream, and then probably on Wednesday I'll do Twitch stream playing like online levels.
Hmm.
But I've been having fun with it so far, though. All right, so if you want to ask us questions, our Twitter handles are right there. Or you can use the super chat, and we'll answer your questions through the super chat, which we already have one. So let's go ahead and go to that one. So Deliatine asks, with movies having post-credit stingers, what is a post-credit scene from a movie that is not worth seeing after the credits are done?
Ant-Man. The second one.
Ant-Man and the Wasp. Yeah, that one.
Yeah, that one was horrible.
It's literally just the scene that was in the trailer. Of like the ant like playing the drum. That was it.
So stupid. So dumb.
Well, I guess everyone's in agreement on that one.
No, stupid.
Yeah. Let's look on Twitter then for some questions. Do you guys have any that you're getting on Twitter?
Specifically for me. So that means you have all of the ones.
Thoughts on this comes from Waddles667, and it says thoughts on the trailer of Teen Titans Go versus Teen Titans.
I haven't seen the trailer for that.
That was one of those trailers that made me go, yeah, I see what you're doing, and I fucked with it. All right, I do it, but I don't like the animation. What was funny is a certain artist who starts with a Z, like, was commenting on, like, it's not hard to make them look exactly like the old show in Flash. I mean, some of us have done it, and it was just really funny because it was like, oh, of course Zone 10 would say that. So it was just like, that was great. And then they had an actual animator reply to her post, and then they had a little discussion that was fun to read. But yeah, I'm interested in seeing it. It looks fun. And it's just like, oh, the old Teen Titans versus the Teen Titans Go shit, and I just think it'd be pretty interesting. And yeah, looking forward to it. They got both Trigons there, so I want to see how they work off each other. So that's gonna be funny. Yeah.
A question from Ryan Walterson: favorite non-Joker voiceover role from Mark Hamill, and why is it Skips?
I like him as Ozai. I think Ozai.
Oh yeah, Fire Lord Ozai. From Avatar.
He's really good as Ozai. It's really funny.
I'm gonna go look at what he's done.
He's done a lot of stuff.
He also did that. He also did that one guy in Castle in the Sky. That one character in there.
Yeah, he was talking about that recently. He was talking about how difficult it was to dub versus when he records for a cartoon. Because
you have to like time it.
Yeah, exactly, you got to time it.
Oh my gosh, he does so much. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, he's Luke Skywalker. Of course he does.
Look at everything.
Oziel asks, how do you guys feel about the Gumball the last few episodes of Gumball leading up to the finale? I haven't seen.
I
haven't watched them.
Yeah. I need to catch up with Gumball. There's a lot of episodes I haven't seen yet. Oh, we got a super chat here from William Ellman. Do you have any favorite movies evolving ghosts?
for evolving ghost.
I think he meant involving.
Okay, because I have one for evolving ghost. That's what he wants.
Some of mine are The Innocents, Jack Clayton, 1961, and Don't Look Now, Nicholas Rowe, 1973. I haven't seen those.
Casper.
I mean,
90s
joke.
Casper. I still want to watch Casper. The 90s Casper. Also, I really do like the early 2000s 13 Ghosts movie where they had the 13 ghosts and there was the jackhammer. And what was cool about it was on the DVD they had the backstory of each ghost and how they died and how they got fucked up, and it was like really cool. Like one serial killer and he got like railroad bullets, and then there was this one who like was a prom queen who used to like use her beauty to like cut guys basically, and then this one guy was like, oh, I'm not getting cut by her, and he was like, the bitch broke my heart so I broke her neck, and then she like had to like this now, and it's really funny. I love that. That was a cool thing. They had so many varieties of ghosts.
Willie Ward in the chat says Ghostbusters, duh.
Well, yeah, Ghostbusters is too easy though.
Yeah, Poltergeist, that's another easy one.
Those were banshees and spirits. There's a difference.
Wow, shut up.
No, there was this great movie where shit. Oh fuck. It was a horror movie I watched recently. Oh fuck, I cannot remember. It wasn't Cabin in the Woods, but it was talking about no, that's not a fucking ghost. That's a banshee. Banshee. No, it has this qualities. Ghosts do this, but it does have unfinished business. No, that's ghosts have unfinished. And then they like got this. I like that.
Okay, Mugger Fugger has a super chat here. Yeah. Says, have you seen the latest episode of MLP where Celestia and Luna actually do something? Yeah.
Yeah,
we all saw it. It was
I thought that super chat was actually saying where Celestia and Luna do actually sometimes hang, which is also correct in a way.
Yeah.
But yeah, he meant to say something. Okay, but yeah.
Yeah, that was a fun episode. I really liked it. It was a good
episode. I really liked it.
Probably my favorite of the season so far, honestly.
Yeah, can't wait for it to come back now. See how they're gonna wrap the show up.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be cool.
All right, and we got another super chat from Enigma Prince. Thank you for the super chats, everybody. So Jax, I hear that an anime of sorts called Dumbbell Matero is gonna air soon.
What he's talking about?
Yeah. So so what will this anime do to you? Why should we watch it? And how many times will you come through the whole show?
Oh man!
Oh my gosh! Wow, he just asked it. Okay.
Yeah, man, I'll come a lot of times, but not even from the certain scenes that are supposed to make you do that, but just from the thing. Like, first off, the reason I love this manga is I've been a personal trainer for a decade, so like you watch shows, like you get used to like seeing training scenes, and it's just like, okay, it's cool. Like it's cool to just analyze what they do. And this was the first time they actually take a setting where they're like, oh, let's go to the gym and train, and they bring up all this real life shit that happens in the life of a personal trainer. And when you go to the gym, if you've never gone to the gym before, worked out before, or like you didn't know how to work out, like they talk about certain things. I'm like, that is a very good thing. We actually have to teach people this. They don't know this. They have this great moment where they talk about like, well, I only like to go to the gym during core times. What are core times? And like as personal trainer, I know, I'm like, they're not gonna fucking talk about it. And that's basically the time when the gym is just dead. Like time a day, every time is dead. Like around 9:30 to like 12 p.m. It's dead. And I was like, no one ever fucking talks about this. No one talks about this thing right here. I love it. And they were like, 5 p.m. is busy and all this. And then they also talk about how like certain nutritional things, like sometimes the nutrition stuff is like, I'm not agreeing with it, but the comedy is so great. Like the main girl, my favorite character, Sakura Hibiki, she has so many like face reactions, like Saitama from One Punch Man.
I've seen you post a lot of the shots from the manga.
She's so great.
Yeah,
I love her so much. She's so funny, and like she has like these just reactions, and then but she also punches like fucking Ippo, One Punch, just like some crazy shit, and then she eats like Goku. So I love this character. I love this character. So it's a great comedy show. It's got some nice anime titties if that's what y'all are into. And it was funny enough to me is I actually love it more for the training aspect, other stuff than the anime titties, because I was like, that's originally what got me to watch it. Was just like someone said, hey, training and boobs, and I was like, oh. And then I was like, okay, this is good. And then I was like, oh shit, I actually love. Oh my god, I love this. I love this. And I can't wait. I'm so hyped. Wednesday, July 3rd, though for Funimation and Crunchyroll. I believe it's coming July 17th, but fuck that mess. So go subscribe to my channel. I'm going to have a whole series that you'll see. I just had an intro made for it today, so I can't wait. Yes.
Cool.
Yes.
Yeah, I'll definitely watch it as it comes out, because it sounds like it'll be a really funny anime.
Yeah, it is. Dude, I'll just let me know. I'll watch it with you. It's funny. You still I got the top comment on my old manga. Seems
What?
Like you still have a top comment on my old manga video when I first did it. It's like, this should get an anime. Why isn't this getting an anime? I was like, yeah. Now.
All right. Nathaniel Foga asks on Twitter, what is your favorite film of 2019 so far, which isn't in-game?
Godzilla.
Lego Movie 2?
That came out in 2019.
Yeah, it came out in February.
Yeah.
This year's going by fast. See, I like Godzilla. I feel like there's other movies I think I might. You know what? What have I seen this year? I can actually look it up on the app, Fandango, because I have all my tickets on the app.
I mean, I guess How to Train Your Dragon 3. I guess. I guess.
You guess or you know. That's the important.
I'm guessing.
You guess? Okay, fine. You liked How to Train Your Dragon 3 more
I
than
was
like,
right.
Like,
Yeah, I watched it twice. The first time I was like, it was all right. It left some things to be desired. But the second time I watched it, the thing I actually really enjoy about it is maybe it's not like the best movie ever, but it was a really satisfying conclusion, I would say. And also, I realized that a large part of me, like the story, I want a good story, sure, but like a large part of me actually just cares about the lore of dragons and how they came to be and how they live. And this movie 1,000,000,000% delivered on that, at least.
Mm-hmm.
So I really enjoyed How to Train Your Dragon 3, even if it did leave some things to be desired.
I liked it too. It made me cry, to be honest.
And man, at the end, I was like, "Oh, you can't be doing this."
You did that to me. You couldn't do that shit.
But those are happy tears. You can't even be mad about it.
I guess. Yeah.
Well,
yes.
What about you?
Like, I'm
Cedric?
still not trying to cry though.
I don't like crying.
What was the question?
Question: favorite movie of this year that isn't
Godzilla.
that isn't in game.
Yeah, probably Godzilla.
All right. Major Mekazawa asks, what are some unproduced movies / TV shows you would like to see get made? He has a list of a bunch of different things here.
Did it say movies or TV shows also?
Yeah.
Or TV shows or movies also? Sorry, were they both there?
Yeah, unproduced movies or TV shows.
Please bring back that Mouse Guard movie. That sounded like it was gonna be the
it looked really
dopest
cool.
shit.
Yeah,
And again, I love mice with swords. I keep driving that point home. Please.
I would have loved to see what that Jurassic Park cartoon would have looked like in motion. I want Gigantic to come back. That DreamWorks film, Me and My Shadow. That sounds like it would have been amazing. Yeah. Unfortunately, there's a lot of stuff that just never comes out.
What got canceled for Emoji Movie? It was the Popeye movie and something else, right?
Oh, that other movie that Gendy was like his Met. Well, no, it wasn't that. It was like Medusa. From Lauren Faust.
I wanted the Popeye movie. That would have been cool.
Yeah.
But whatever, I guess.
And Lauren Faust having her own movie would have been great, but that's unfortunately just not happening now.
Okay. I know a lot of people are like, no, you don't want that because it would make the city unlikable or whatever. I want to see what Zootopia was going to be. Just give it to me and let everyone else be happy with the new movie or
with the colors.
Movie. Yes, I want to see what it was gonna be. I'm curious. I'm not gonna lie.
Emperor's New Groove was gonna be very different.
Oh yeah, it was.
Yeah, it was gonna have that girlfriend in it.
Yeah, and something about it was like the Emperor of the Sun or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I want to see how dark of a movie it could have been. I'm curious.
Nathaniel Foga has another question here. What was your ideal console to use growing up?
The Super Nintendo.
Yeah, Super Nintendo and also Game Boy.
Sega's not a console.
Yeah, it was.
The Sega.
Sega Genesis.
There you go.
Did your parents or grandparents
Shut up.
always? Did your parents or grandparents always call everything a Nintendo, even though it probably wasn't?
Yeah,
Yeah.
they did.
Am I-
Nintendo, Sega.
No one ever. No, actually, my parents actually called it exactly what it was. How about that? Is that? I guess that's weird, huh? My dad's not a gamer, but he. I said dad. That's weird.
Sega and PS2. Yeah, Sega and PS2.
Yeah, he said PS2. He said Genesis. He said Saturn, and he said Super Nintendo and Nintendo. Yeah, he said all of those.
El Mono Loco on Twitter asks, favorite adult cartoon from the 2000s?
There's so many Adult Swim cartoons that just popped into my head, like right there.
And I'll also
say,
my first instinct was Futurama, but I think that came out in '99. So like,
Yeah.
oh man.
Also, I don't know. I don't know, Nathaniel. My parents are getting pretty old, man. They're getting pretty old. Adult cartoons from the 2000s.
I like the Boondocks a lot.
Oh yeah, the Boondocks is great.
Boombox. Yeah.
Yeah, Aqua Teen Hunger Force, like Super Jail.
Yeah, bro.
Oh, Super Jail's 2000s. Yeah, Super Jail then.
Yeah,
C
Super
Lab
Jail's great.
2021.
That's like
Home movies.
Yeah.
Friendship Brothers was cool until it just
Until
you
the
can't,
guy
like,
left. Until that old guy
Yeah.
died. Captain Murphy. He like passed away, and they got his son to play, and like that's when it went.
Yeah.
I don't.
Oh,
Drawn
Ooh.
Together. Oh
Ooh.
yeah, Drawn Together is a good one. I love that show. Was so fucked up.
Yeah.
I miss that show so much. Oh my god, that show was great. Drawn Together is that show fucked with everyone. Like it was
Yeah.
just like, look, I don't give a fuck what you are. I don't care what race you are, what your sexual orientation is. You all.
And
get
I
me.
love how, like, with Drawn Together, all the different characters are from all different genres of animation, and it still applies now to the different kind
Exactly.
of genres they are.
It's so beautiful. That show was just so beautiful. Like it was so offensive, but it's like so unforgivingly offensive.
It
that
got
just cracked me
worse,
up.
didn't it? Like
Oh yeah, like the apparently the movie.
No, the
like,
movie
really,
was terrible.
Yeah, the movie's
The
No,
first
no, no,
three
no, no, no,
seasons.
Hear me out. Like here, so I remember watching the show early on and being, okay, it's dirty, but then like it got something at some point it got fucking dark. Like,
Oh no, it did horrible shit. Like they would do literally every sex crime you can imagine, every full crime you can imagine. So it's just like it's one of those shows where you have to have that sort of humor where
Wait,
it's like,
Jax.
okay, it's fucked up. And then what was it? Yeah, wait, what were you gonna say, Saber?
Wasn't there an episode where like the princess gave like a lap dance to her father?
Oh yeah, that was like season 2. Like what happened was she was upset that like, well, I mean, it's no different than what South Park did, because South Park had that really fucked up episode where Mr. Garrison was upset that his father never molested him because like all these other people were being molested, and it was just like, it's just horrible. Yeah, Drawn Together, like because they even made
which pushed the envelope further, South Park or Drawn Together?
Well, you know what's funny about it is like they Drawn Together made fun of South Park because like South Park was like, you always have to have a message with your like dirtiness. We're just dirty. We just like to be fucked up for the sake of being fucked up. That's what we are. And like I thought that was just like there's some things just wrong. The movie for Drawn Together was horrible though. Like they Drawn Together TV movie, that's trash.
South Park actually had a fun movie, and that was like before it was like it only had a few seasons.
Yeah, and it was great. That movie still holds up. Like you can watch it. God.
But South Park isn't like a 2000s one. It started like in what, 97?
Yeah, 90s. It came out like when I was in 2nd grade.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I came across Harvey Birdman, Attorney at Law.
Oh yeah,
Harvey Birdman. That actually wins. Yeah, that's definitely my favorite.
That's a good show.
Habeas Corpus and Double Entendre are.
Oh god.
Thanks, Harvey.
Ryan asks here on Twitter, thoughts on the Banana Splits movie trailer. I haven't seen the trailer yet, but I heard like it's gonna be like a horror movie.
Oh, that's great. Wait, it's out? Is Banana Splits trailer out?
Yeah.
Oh fuck, I'm gonna watch that real quick.
Yeah, like a horror movie with like puppets.
My parents loved the Banana Splits growing up, so like that. I'm curious.
Like I know nothing about the Banana Splits.
Yeah, my parents used to watch that shit all the time. It's good. So the fact that they're making a horror movie on it is just brilliant.
Is this basically gonna be like the Five Nights at Freddy's movie, but Banana Splits?
Probably. I hope it's like Treevenge. Trees that kill people. Oh my god, this trailer. Oh my god.
Is it
It's live action and they're just it's very Five Nights at Freddy-ish. Yeah, it's very Five Nights at Freddy's. Yeah. This show's fucked up. Yeah, it's the Five Nights at Freddy's. I'll be watching that. That's another for the month of Halloween list. All right. Yep.
All right, we talked about that last time. Let's see. Nicholas Walker asks thoughts on the Netflix English dub of Neon Genesis Evangelion. I haven't watched
Evangeline.
Yeah. Evangeline.
Yeah, because it made some cartoon called Evangeline. He loves
no, but I watched the original dub. Like 2013 or whatever.
Don't hold back.
Yeah. But I have no idea if this dub is comparable or whatever. I know that like back then with the original dub, it wasn't like when everybody had
good dubs,
the best experience dubbing.
So it was rare. Like the only quality one, like you could say straight up, like
Cowboy Bebop,
and then like Pokemon and Digimon, they're rewatchable, but it's like nostalgic cheese.
Oh, another question here. Deli18 asking thoughts on how that there was no short before Toy Story 4.
There's not.
There wasn't.
Oh, thank God! Yeah, the amazing movie. Well, for me, no, actually, all right. So for me, I don't mind the shorts. All right, I can't remember the last time. Well, yeah, it was Incredibles last year. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. Yeah, it was. I don't mind them, but because I was watching Toy Story 4 back to back with Child's Play, I didn't want like a short before it because like
so you'd have to rush to the
theater. So I'd like miss like integral because like literally the thing with Child's Play is if you miss the first 5 minutes of that movie, you miss an integral plot point. So that would have been some shit for me. Yeah.
I enjoy the shorts though, and it was kind of weird that they didn't have one, especially for Toy Story, since all of them have had pretty neat shorts before them, but I think other people were expecting there to be a short before the movie because I had like. Not just like a couple people, but a lot of people show up late to the movie. So
yeah, they do. I mean, that's the good thing about movies nowadays is you can keep your seat, so you don't have to worry about like, shit like that. So
what'd you say?
But still, yeah. I said it's cool thing now that we can reserve seats instead of like going in like, oh shit, we're gonna be late to the theater because like now it's just sort of like, oh, we can be late but we have a seat guaranteed. Like, we don't have to worry about it. So like that's taken a whole lot of stress out of people's minds because before it was like we gotta get to the movie early so we can get a good seat, but now it's just like everything's assigned, and that's one of the things of this century that I really do love because it's just like it's so convenient. Like I don't have to like stress out over that anymore.
Yeah. Major Mikazawa asking favorite movie posters.
Any of the Indiana Jones ones back in the day. Well, what was that artist? Fuck, I can't remember. The artist who did The Phantom Menace and Attack of the Clones and Revenge of the Sith. And like that guy. I love his art. I love anytime he does a movie poster. I love it.
Thor Ragnarok was pretty good.
Yeah, that one's a cool looking poster.
Drew shoes on. Thank you, Ryan. Drew Struzan. Yeah, I love his work. Anything he does, I'm like,
I'm so bad at answering these kind of questions. I don't have answers ready. Starship Trooper. Good one. Let me see. I like.
I honestly really like the My Little Pony, the movie one. I really do. I think it looks very nice.
Let me see.
Oh, the Zootopia one's pretty cool. With them on like the street where it has a street sign that says Zootopia.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you're right. That was a good one. That was very vibrant. Yeah, this is one of those things we'll have to like Google it.
Major Mexaw also has a question. This is probably more for Saber and Jax. Do you guys hope we'll ever have a Godzilla versus Gamera movie?
yes, fuck yes. Do you know how fucking badass that'd be? I don't know why Japan hasn't done that yet. I mean, like, of course Godzilla will eventually win, but it's a much better matchup than Godzilla versus Kong because Gamera can fly and shoot fireballs and shit, and is like a savior hero. And like in his movies, he like completely fucked up.
but like
it's just like it's such a like that is something It's just like you're leaving money on the table there because Gamera is such a beast. Like if you've seen like a Gamera movie, you know how much of a beast Gamera is. So just like seeing him go against like Godzilla, it's just like, oh god, that'd be so.
The producer side of me thinks that mainstream moviegoers in America would be like, it's a turtle, who cares? I mean, I think it's cool. But like, I mean, like the fact that they had like, you know, Rodan, Mothra, and Ghidorah, and that wasn't didn't get like enough. I mean, like the movie I know isn't like a flop, but like, I don't know. I guess I'm wondering right now how King Kong versus Godzilla's. Like, I'm truly curious about
how well did King Kong do in theaters? Because that's the thing right there you have to look out for. Because I know what happened was the first Godzilla movie, everyone was like, oh shit, Godzilla is fucking, it's hype, man. Like Godzilla's back. But then they saw it and it was just Blue Balls the movie. So it's just like, yeah, well, fuck that shit. And then they went and saw King Kong, but I don't know how well King Kong did.
I know that for a lot of like mainstream audiences, when they went to go see King Kong, they were like, oh, that was too long.
Wait, are you talking about the 2005 one or 2000?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah, that was like a 3-hour movie. Ironically, I don't remember it being.
The Kong Skull Island, I'm not sure how people reacted to that one.
Yeah, because it really depends on how well people reacted. Like this movie just showed that people want like Godzilla fans are very niche for what they like have. It's like, okay, we have Godzilla now. All of us Godzilla fans, we can acknowledge and love the creatures and monsters stuff like that. But to like most mainstream audiences, it's just like, okay, it's a giant lizard fighting a 3-headed lizard. Like, what? I can go watch the Avengers do cool shit and actually have personalities and stuff like that. And then it's just like they talk to each other, and the humans in the movie sucked. And it's just like, okay, we're just gonna see different eyes to eyes on this. So I mean, it's gonna be. I feel like it's probably just gonna do. Like it probably won't be super great to mainstream audiences. It'll probably be great for fans of the thing since Michael Dougherty's, I think, working on it too. So yeah. No, Death Battle did do it, but still, it would be cool to see it on screen.
Yeah.
And also, Death Battle's been fucking a lot recently. But it was there.
All right. Ozzy asking, did you see the SpongeBob PSA in the theater before Toy Story 4? I didn't know there was one. A SpongeBob PSA? For what?
I didn't see it either.
Yeah, it wasn't in my theater.
It wasn't in my theater.
And Cartoon Bro asking, what are your favorite memories from Cartoon Fridays?
Cartoon Friday. that's such a cop-out answer, but
I love when Mojo Jojo and Courage were talking with Lloyd Blossom, and it's just like, he doesn't even talk. He's like, I talk sometimes. They had that whole.
Yeah, like
honestly, go ahead.
I was gonna say I loved it when the cartoons would host the shows. Once they switched over to like people hosting the Cartoon Fridays, I was like, this sucks. I want bring back the cartoons hosting.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say as well. I don't know, it's nice. It was just nice. It makes you feel closer to the cartoon. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does because they're like showing their personalities. Like you remember that old Scooby Doo commercial where like Fred was like asking like, "Well, people want to know why I wear this ascot." Well, it's my fucking bleep, and they bleeped out everything he said. And that was actually on Cartoon Network, and it was just like, wow. And then everyone's just looking at him like, "Oh shit, yeah, that was funny." I missed stuff like that, or like when Scrappy was like getting mad at all the recent cartoons.
Yeah.
Like, oh, sorry, Shaggy. Like, I'm Scrappy, and I've been here longer than you. He's just like freaking out.
Yeah.
That was great. That was awesome.
Did he make like Dexter cry?
Yeah, he did. Yeah. Or like, remember? I know we're going to do a different topic, but I really do. Even though I guess they don't really have enough characters to do it now, but the Cartoon City, I generally miss the Cartoon City where like characters would just interact with each other various times and just be like, "Oh, maybe you should use a chemical X, Professor." And it's just like, "Fuck you, kid. Fuck you." That was great. That was great. Miss those.
Oh, question for Saberspark from Nicholas Walker.
What's up?
Plans on what ruined Voltron Legendary Defender?
Show.
Yeah, I haven't finished it.
I finished it. That was something.
I don't. I need to watch it and see.
What was the question they asked him?
Plans on what ruined Voltron Legendary Defender.
Oh damn. There's a lot of shit I could say. A lot of shit. So much shit.
Let's see. I think that's mostly everything.
The Rocket. You know, Danny DeVito possessed the Rock in the new Jumanji.
Danny DeVito did what now?
He possessed the Rock in the new Jumanji.
Oh my god!
Because like the way it's working in this new one is like you thought. The last movie were just going to be their avatars again, but this movie, the character that possessed the Rock's character is Danny DeVito, so the Rock's acting like Danny DeVito, and then Kevin fucking Danny Glover, and it's the funniest shit. He's like, "Who are you? Whoa, look at my thighs, yo. Who is Jumanji? What is this?" And it's just like, "Are you having a heart attack, son?" It was actually really funny. It was funny.
I need to watch the trailer for that.
Yeah, that shit was good.
Because I enjoyed the other Jumanji movie that came out.
Yeah, you know, people are going to be saying like, "Oh, Jumanji 2 is coming out now." It's technically it's Jumanji 3 because the first Jumanji is still canon to the series.
Yeah.
Shit like that. So.
Yeah, it's weird when reboots do the weird thing where it's like, "Oh, this is a reboot, but it's also a sequel."
Yeah, like fucking Incredible Hulk and Hulk. Because like if you watch,
like the beginning of Incredible Hulk is like, "Oh yeah, here's what happened before."
And it's just, and then he starts off the movie in the same place he ended in the Hulk 2003. Yeah. So it's just like, is this the same?
But Marvel's not gonna see like, don't pay attention to that.
Exactly. Don't pay attention to that starfish bullshit. That in the last few years, so, oh god.
Yeah. Okay. I guess we'll end on this one.
KO.
From Cartoon Bro. Questions for Saberspark. Though I guess all of us can answer this one too. It says, what is your least favorite animated movie in the 90s?
Oh dear.
Roll back the rock to the dawn of time. Rock-a-doodle. Stay away, you big old crazy rain cloud.
Oh, you know what? A Troll in Central Park.
Maybe a Dangerfield guy. You said what?
A Troll in Central Park.
Oh, you don't like that? Like, yeah. I'm a bad troll.
Yeah. Saber and I watched that. Saber couldn't finish it. He like walked out.
No,
dude. Yeah. I used to watch that movie all the time as a kid. That movie was so stupid. It was.
It is stupid.
It's
stupid and really boring.
And then they had that shit where like they had the green thumb versus the stone thumb, and they were that was such a dumb movie.
Yeah, that movie's unbearably boring. Like I can't stand it. I'd rather watch I know that like Pebble in the Penguin is like Don Bluth is like, oh, that's my word. I'm like,
Suck nerd.
Suck nerd.
I think that movie is much better than not like superior, but like much more entertaining compared
Don't
to.
make me laugh.
Cool.
I love that.
Yeah.
Deli 18 just sent a super.
Oh, yeah, super chat from Deli 18. Opinions on Bandai Namco making One Punch Man a hero nobody know. What? Is that what it's called?
No, the video. Oh yeah, that stupid video game. You know what? First off, they fucked up because it's like a fighting game, and like this is I came up with this. So anyone who takes my idea, fuck you. Look, they should have given Saitama a boredom bar. So instead of like a health bar, it's just like I'm getting fucking bored, and then like when it goes to the bottom, it's like fuck this, and he just walks away. But no, it's just like a health bar. Where it's just like that makes no fucking sense. You should be OP as fuck. This is dumb.
Yeah, I noticed like people were saying when that was announced that like, oh, Bandai Namco is just making the same game for every anime.
It is
yeah.
though. It really is, because like the only games that are quality that are anime games like for series like shonen series is fucking Dragon Ball and Naruto. The One Piece games are the My Hero Academia game was awful. The fucking Seven Deadly Sins game wasn't good at all. Like they had the same way of doing it, and it's just like, oh, this isn't good. Like with Naruto and Dragon Ball Z, they really put their bank in there. So when you play those games, it's like, oh, this isn't a fun anime game. This is just a fun game in general. Like it's just really, really great. But yeah, like it's really annoying because it's a One Punch Man game. Ugh, stupid, silly.
Yeah. All right. So I guess that'll be it for this episode. So you guys have anything you want to say before we head out?
Don Bruno Kiramatero, come to my channel Wednesday, July 3rd. You'll get tons of surprises. I hope.
Tons of free merch surprises.
Sure, shut up, Hero. Don't give him ideas. Yeah.
Nothing really.
Yeah, we'll have 2 more shows this month before we head out to BronyCon. So next show is next POS podcast July 15th, and then
the 29th.
Then the 29th, and that'll be our 99th. So then after we get back from BronyCon, this is gonna be our 100th.
The 100th.
Yeah. We'll have to try to get everybody.
Jim and Tom.
Get Jim and Tom and get Cosmo in here too. Since he was
what about
on here
Matt? What about
yeah,
Matt? You gotta get Matt too.
Yeah. And Race, like basically anybody who's ever been on.
Yeah, exactly.
Get Pan on too.
Can we bring cookies?
Yeah, everybody bring snacks.
Everyone bring good bunch of snacks. We'll have pizza. Oh no, it's the Monday. Fuck, I can't do that. Shit.
It's on Monday. What are you doing?
Who eats?
Yeah,
pizza
but that'll be in like 3 shows from now. So.
Yeah.
All right. We'll see you guys next time on July 15th. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.
Live long and prosper. Bye,